Welcome to Mysteries, Myths, and Legends. I'm Taylor.
I'm Savannah.
And happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
Week 1 of Halloween. All of
Yes.
October, we consider Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I would say August and September and October, personally. But at least October, full Halloween mode.
Yes, and now we're officially in October,
Mhm.
officially in Halloween month, and my birthday month.
Obviously. Happy birthday, Savannah. She gets the whole month.
you.
No, her birthday's not right now, but she
In a
gets
few
the whole
weeks,
month.
You know, we're leading up to it.
Mhm.
Also, if you're watching the video,
If you're not watching the video, you have to go this time. No choice.
Guys, we're gonna be wearing costumes every episode in October, and we're starting off strong with this one.
Yep, we are dressed as my biggest fear, frogs.
Yeah, Taylor's biggest fear.
Yeah, I actually seriously do not like frogs, not at all. At all. Like, actually, they can, exist, but just away from me. I don't want them on me, near me at all.
Uh-huh. I'm not as scared of them as you are, but I also would not just, go and pick one up, so.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the middle, maybe, for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, people have, chased me with frogs. It's just not good.
No.
No. But we are beautiful frogs today.
We're conquering your fears by dressing up as well,
Well, so last night, me and Savannah, we did go see a movie. Yeah. But before we get into the movie review, when I got back home, it was unfortunately pouring the rain down hard.
Pouring the rain down.
Real hard.
Real hard.
Real hard. And I was trying to run inside from my car. And unfortunately, on the sidewalk was this ginormous frog. And I was struggling to get past it in the rain.
Oh my God.
But I did eventually get past it. But even last night, I was like, I still haven't got over my fear of frogs.
What did you do? Was it just like a wall that was put up? It wouldn't let you around.
He was this big. And it's hard to explain, but the sidewalk at my house, to the left of it is bricks.
Yeah.
And to the right of it, it's grass. But in between the grass, there's a moat, kind of, so the water can drain down.
I see.
And it was like a roaring river because of the rain, as I mentioned.
The roaring
and so I couldn't go around. I would normally just go into the grass around it. Unfortunately, I wasn't going to walk into the roaring river.
No, I get that.
And I didn't want to step over the frog because the frog was huge and I did not want him to jump on my leg. Because I don't want to hurt frogs as much as I don't like them. But I don't know what I would do if it got on me. So I have rocks in my driveway, so I was throwing pebbles at it to make it jump off the sidewalk, and it worked.
It worked.
And I was soaking wet.
That's good.
By the end of that, but
oh my gosh.
The frog was fine.
I'm glad the frog didn't get you.
It didn't. I was safe from the frog, and that's all that matters. And here I am today. Now I am a frog.
You live to tell the tale. And you turned into one yourself.
Here I am. I'm his family member now. Sorry for throwing rocks at you, family member.
Yeah.
I didn't hit him. I just wanted to make him move,
Yeah. Well.
No animal cruelty here.
Yeah, I get that.
I promise.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the movie we went to see.
The movie.
We did see it only 24 hours ago. I'm still shook by it.
It was
quite frankly.
It was great. The Long Walk.
Yes, The Long Walk.
Ever heard of it? Go see it if you haven't seen it yet. It's good.
It is really good.
I
was appalled.
I was surprised at the secret love story that was going on in there. And also just listen, that I had to focus on that to distract me from the horrors of the actual movie because it was so actually
sad.
So
it was terrible.
Horrible.
It was a great movie, but it was just
yeah. It's one of those ones that makes you feel something.
Okay, and so one last thing. Moving on from The Long Walk. Savannah, last episode we're so discombobulated. We were coming back from a long break.
Yeah.
And I forgot to mention to you guys something so important because if you didn't listen to the last episode, Savannah just returned from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Yeah.
And she came back with a gift for me.
I know. I forgot to mention it too. It's that is actually something we should talk about. What did you get?
Guys, she got me a voodoo doll. It is the cutest thing. I wish I had it, but it's hanging in my room.
I wish I could have gotten more like real looking
yeah.
ones. Like this one's more of like a little cutesy one.
Yeah, it's like hot pink.
Yeah.
And it's just like this. Oh, she's so cute. She's hanging at my desk, so I see her every day. I've always wanted a voodoo doll.
She's cute.
I love her so much. She's the best. But yeah, so maybe I'll use it on somebody, so you better watch out. That's the warning. No, I'm kidding. I would never use it for evil. But no, other than that, please go rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, if you don't mind. But if you don't have anything else.
I don't. I do actually. We got to get into the tarot cards now, right? Is that what it's time for?
It is indeed tarot time. Before we started, I really did set my intentions into these cards, so hopefully.
Okay.
Hopefully that works out for us in the end. ASMR time, if you guys don't know. Every week we pull a tarot card and determine how our week's going to go. Oh, that was such a good one. Sometimes they're not that good.
Yeah.
But I'm getting pretty good. The cards are getting more used. Yeah. That's why.
Yeah, that definitely helps. All right, what is it?
Okay.
It's the same one again.
Yeah, it is. But that's making me feel like...
it doesn't feel right. So we might
It doesn't feel right.
Just pull the next one.
Pull the next one.
How about that?
8 of Swords, reversed.
8 of Swords.
That one feels more right in my gut.
Wait, I do want to take a second though. So we did just get the same exact card as we pulled last episode, right?
Yeah.
We are pulling these cards in the same week.
Oh.
Because we recorded...
You're right. And you know what?
Both episodes.
And you know what, though? I definitely saw in my eyes that I shuffled cards on top of the cards.
Yeah. No, we can still go with the other one, too.
Both. I think we need both.
Yeah, but I just think it is very interesting that we're setting our intention for the week, and we did record the previous episode the same week. Yeah. So...
That's great. Okay, I didn't even think about that.
That is interesting.
Wow.
So go back to that one for the meaning of that card, but it is strength
reversed.
Strength reversed. But now we're gonna go to, what is it?
8 of Swords.
The 8 of Swords.
Reversed. That I didn't even think about that, dude.
Yeah.
I'm shocked right now.
That is actually crazy.
Wow.
Okay. The suit of swords are associated with power and conflict, but be keen to remember that swords have a double edge. They are reminders that there is a fine line between good and evil, so be mindful of your thoughts and ambitions. The 8 of Swords reversed. Release, acceptance, accountability, and discovery.
Oh, okay.
So you gotta sort of take accountability.
And you know what's crazy is that's kind of what the other card said too. The strength one. I remember.
Listen, tarot is real.
Listen. We are, at the same time as you guys, convincing ourselves that tarot is real, but it's starting to get a little bit weird. Like...
It is.
I don't know. I'm shocked right now.
It's just interesting. Yeah.
It absolutely is. Wow. Well, come back next week, I guess, to see more.
Yeah.
More about that. But if you want to get into your story, Savannah.
Okay. So this week I have a cryptid to tell you about.
Oh,
and
exciting!
Our costumes are very much on point for this.
Okay,
because I'm going to be talking about the crocodile frog.
What? Okay, I have never heard of no crocodile frog.
Yeah, the crocodile frog. So this is a cryptid from Borneo.
Is there a joke about Borneo?
I don't know. Why does it sound a little bit familiar?
Right. It sounds familiar in a way of like somebody was making fun of Borneo. But like I don't know anything about Borneo
That's
other
you
than
right
that.
Now.
I'm sorry if there's not a joke about Borneo and I'm making fun of it.
No, I mean, I don't know.
Listen, I don't know. Listen, I'm telling you, I don't know where I'm pulling that from my brain from. It's coming out. So If somebody knows,
like, are you
comment.
saying there's like a meme or something that
Like,
we're
maybe,
not
yeah,
thinking
that's what
of?
it's giving in my head, but I don't know that for sure.
Yeah. You know what?
And maybe
maybe
we
it's
never
there.
will.
Yeah.
Add it to the list of mysteries,
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so a little bit about Borneo though, because I didn't really know much about it. It is the world's third largest island, and it's located in Southeast Asia.
Okay.
Biodiverse rainforests and unique wildlife, that sort of
I
thing.
just remembered where I know Borneo
Why,
from.
what is it?
Wait, I'm weak. It's from Survivor. There's a
Oh,
season of Survivor in Borneo. And
and
there's
you were
definitely
like,
jokes within the season about it being in Borneo.
okay, okay.
That's
I can
totally what
see.
it is.
Yeah.
Everybody was screaming at me. All those Survivor watches, they were like, "It's Survivor." Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Okay, I got you.
Anyway, Borneo. Beautiful
Okay.
tropical.
So, this island is divided among Indonesia, Malaysia, and Brunei. So it's, divided by those countries. So that's interesting. Just to note down. Let's get into the creature though too. So that's just like a little bit of an idea of this place, rainforesty island in Asia. So this creature that people have seen there, the crocodile frog, it is 3 meters long. Crocodile frog hybrid.
In what way? I need to know in what way so bad.
Okay, it has the head of a crocodile and an amphibian body.
Honestly, I feel like that might be the worst way. Because I was thinking about it the other way.
Yeah.
Like crocodile body, frog head, but that's not intimidating. The crocodile head is very scary to me.
Mm-hmm. Because you got those teeth,
The big chompers.
Exactly. It has no tail, because, frogs don't have tails.
Yeah.
But very strong hind legs like a frog.
Oh, can it jump?
Yeah.
Oh, no way, Jose.
It's also covered in brown scales with black spots. So kind of like crocodile-y.
I don't like this thing at all.
Yeah. I knew you wouldn't.
We're dressed perfectly for this scenario, though.
We are. So this creature is known by native villagers in the area, and there have been many sightings over the years. There's a couple of sources that are like, like there's a few like main sources that come out of this, and they come from books in the 90s, and I think the other one's in the 2000s. So a while ago, not too far removed, but so maybe it's still there.
Like, honestly, that's pretty recent, in my opinion.
Right.
Like, the 90s and 2000s, like, ugh.
Okay, so a Czech biologist / traveler / writer, Jaroslav Mareš, he visited Borneo and learned of this creature from the local tribe, and he went in 1976 and also went back again in 1985.
Okay.
So he had 2 different trips, and he was like out there trying to, run into this animal. He wrote about his own sighting of the crocodile frog in his book, A Detective in the Animal Kingdom, which was written in 1995.
Okay.
So I guess the sighting was earlier, but his book was in 1995. Okay, so this is the quote from the book that I'm going to just read.
Okay.
I wanted to examine the claim of the Sluks. That's the tribe name.
Okay, I was like, Sluks?
Seluks.
Okay.
Sluks. Okay, anyway. I wanted to examine the claim from the village which I had just left, and less than 1 day by boat there lives a giant 3 meter long, enormously dangerous frog with a crocodile head. On the left bank of the river, it was ridiculous. It was nonsense. Such a frog cannot exist, I was saying to myself. Yet I had uncertainty too. So he's like,
and I don't even believe it.
Could it be? There were giant amphibians in prehistory, and who knows what lives in the deep Borneo jungles that has never been searched for.
Facts.
So this guy's like, he's going into it. He's like, I don't think it could be real, but like maybe it's real.
I just want to say up front, I feel like that's not too far of a stretch. You know, I feel like frogs and alligators in general aren't that far away.
Yeah, yeah. And
they're
then
both reptiles.
When I get into some of the explanations, like
perhaps
it could.
I mean, I've heard crazier things.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Which I don't want this to exist though. Don't get me wrong.
I know. So anyway, he goes on to say that after, his questioning of this, he's like, okay, like then they were setting out for the day, because they were like set up in this camp in the jungle, and they were like gonna go out into the jungle to like look for this thing.
That's horrifying. But okay.
So they set out to like go find this creature, him and some of the people from the locals. And they heard the shrieks of a hornbill.
That's a frog, right?
A hornbill?
Or is it a bird?
Actually,
I think it's a bird.
I assumed bird. Bird, yeah.
Yeah, bird.
So
bird. It's confirmed bird.
I was like questioning it because you asked, but so yeah, it's a bird that I don't know how else to describe it except for a shriek.
I was gonna say, like, could you perform the shriek, but maybe not for their ears.
Yeah, no. You can imagine, right?
So I just wanted to hear yours.
So the group heard 4 shrieks from this bird, and then it stopped, and they did not even see this bird anywhere. So they're like, we don't even know where this came from. And his guides, they did not want to go out after this. They were like, this is a bad omen. And also there was 4 of them. So he was like, oh, this is even worse bad omen. We are not going out.
I would not either.
But this guy, like the author of the book, Yaroslav, he was like, no, like, let's go. Like, I'm ready to go. But they were like, no, we're not going out. Fair.
I see both ways, I guess. But I see both ways because that is what he's there for.
Yeah. So, yeah, bad omen. They didn't go. So they like just would not believe that it was like just by chance. They're like, it's definitely an omen. Yeah. So, they also, I keep thinking I'm farther down my notes than I am. Okay, so they said that they had seen this animal ambush wild pigs before. And that if they went out into the jungle that day, it was going to ambush them the same way. So they're like, we're not coming.
Okay.
Which totally...
So then why are they out there, though? Because they know that's what he's looking for, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then why did they go? Like, that's what I'm confused about. Like, okay, but that's what he said he was doing. Yeah. I'm not... I am on their side.
They're just trying to be safe about it.
Listen, I am on their side, but he is trying to see it. And if he's hearing it, honestly, if I'm really thinking about it, if I'm hearing something attack something else, that's probably the best time to go look at it because it's attacking something else and maybe not attacking you.
Well, I don't think it was attacking. I think the bird was warning them.
Oh,
like it's not attacking the bird.
I was giving me like shriek, like I'm scared.
No, like how a bird like goes like.
See, I knew we would get it
like that, but 4 times.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then flew away.
Okay, fine. Then, yeah. Okay. That makes more sense, at least.
See, I knew I had to do the shriek.
Yeah, see, I know. Then I can understand it, yeah.
So anyway, they went the whole day, just, back at camp, not really doing anything. And then the next day, they ended up going out into the jungle. And they, right away, they kind of came across the skeleton of a wild pig.
Not a good sign.
Yeah. And they were like, okay, like we're in the Crocodile Frog's territory now.
Facts.
But they actually went the whole day and didn't see anything.
Okay.
But then actually on the way back is when something happened. So on the way back, I have another quote from this book. An excerpt, if you will. Okay, so here we go. On the edge of the bushes there stood, its back turned towards us, possibly the strangest animal I have ever seen.
Mm.
It had no tail, its body covered with brown scales and black spots, ended in an arc right behind strong, muscled hind legs. Strong, muscled hind legs.
Okay. Yeah.
The scales, placed evenly over the back of the animal and forming a symmetrical black pattern, were proof that the creature had never had a tail. Okay. The hind legs at that moment, we could not see the front ones, were very bulky and relatively long. They were raised high and the whole body was bent forward markedly. The the body was paunchy, flabby, and gave us the impression of cumbersomeness and lethargy. Which is okay, like why
Okay,
is it
savage.
like right. It was clear that the animal was just consuming its prey. At that moment we could not see anything more. The animal's position and thick brushwood on the edge of the bushes prevented us from seeing more. Only the cracking of the only the cracking of the crunched meat and the crushing of the bones prove that the mouth of the mysterious creature must be horrible.
Ew.
Like, I get that. Like, that was a sentence.
Ew, bro.
But that is gross.
Ew.
So anyway, that kind of gives you an idea.
Anyway.
They saw it. They're like, this thing is terrible. Like, it's literally like munching on something, and
It's interesting that they didn't see like its head, really.
Right. Yeah, they saw it from behind.
But for sure, if you're hearing that smacking down going on some meat, that's not just a frog.
Yeah, they're like, no, that's like crocodile, like the teeth.
Yeah. Ew. That's gross.
Yeah.
Hated that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. And then the part where he's just like, yeah, you can tell that it never had a tail, so it's not like it got cut off at one point or anything. It's like, no, it actually never even had one.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's wild, though.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Yeah. So that is his account of the crocodile frog. A very crazy one. Like, this is detailed.
That's scary. I'm glad they got out.
Right, I know. Like, it was eating, so I guess they were like, let's just walk by.
Yeah, I would do the same.
Okay, so there was another account of the crocodile frog that I saw. This is in the 2002 Czech book. See, both of these people are Czech, so that's interesting.
Oh, interesting.
I was like, what's the connection there? I don't know. So the 2002 book, The Hunt for Water Monsters by Wojciech Slama.
You know we have some history with the water monsters.
Yeah. I know, like, I kind of want to read this.
Right.
In this book, he hypothesized that the crocodile frog may be a surviving species of prehistoric amphibious animals.
Yeah.
Possible. But he also kind of says, like, that's kind of unlikely, but, like, it could be possible, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But the other, like, main theory is that this could be a crocodile that was born without a tail.
Does that happen?
Anything can happen. Disfigured.
Anything can happen.
I just think, like, people are born, like, with deformed limbs all the time. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So there you go.
But yeah, I mean, it could happen. So the theory is that it was born without a tail and that it overcame the challenge of, like, not having a tail by hunting on land instead of in water, because, you know, a tail is kind of needed for the water.
Totally.
The crocodiles do hang out in the water usually, but this one is hanging out on land, and maybe that's why people are like, oh, it's like a frog, but maybe it's not actually like a frog, and it's just a crocodile.
That makes sense, honestly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But the weird part, in my opinion, is the hind legs looking bigger than the front legs. Because an alligator, their legs are kind of even, right? Like, they're kind of like all the same size.
So. I mean, maybe it has to do with them being on land, and
and not having a tail, maybe.
Got it. Yeah, they
maybe
somehow just got stronger than a normal one.
Yeah, maybe. Because I don't know how much the tail balances an alligator. It probably is a lot.
Probably, because those tails are huge, too. So, they be whipping them around. Like, that's probably, like...
I think that they use their tail to alligator roll, too, in the water. Like, I think that's how they do that. So
and that's, like, a good, like, you know, percentage of what they use to hunt, too.
Yeah.
So, it's like, yeah.
Well, then that would make sense.
Yeah. We're just adapting. So yeah, the next thing I have here is just like, what do you think about that? Because like, it could happen that it was born without a tail, and maybe it's just like, yeah, birth defect. And also crocodiles can live up to 100 years in captivity, so maybe this one's still alive.
Oh my god.
What do we think?
Okay, so here's the thing. We all know how much I hate a frog, but I love a gator. Which, yeah, I know that might not make a lot of sense, but I do love a gator. Oh my god, I love gators.
And crocodiles.
Wait, is it a crocodile or is it a gator?
It's a crocodile.
Oh, it's a crocodile. They're like brothers, essentially. Their noses are different.
They are. Oh yeah, they are.
But it's because gators are here, so that's why I like gators.
Yeah.
Crocodiles are more over there on that side of the world. So, or at least, yeah, because like Australia and over there. So that's why. But like similar though, they both have ginormous tails. You know.
Yeah.
So, ooh.
It's like half their body. So.
Yeah. Like actually, wow. Listen, I actually believe that. I definitely know that this thing exists, and
I know, like I
definitely know it exists. Whether it's a frog hybrid mixture with the crocodile or just a crocodile deformed, I think that it exists for sure, and I kind of want to go see it. What if we take a trip out there?
I hope it's still there. Like I'm like I don't know for sure. They lived
for so long.
I know.
But
this person, they saw it in like, what, the 80s, I guess?
Yeah, I guess that was a long time ago. Okay, if you guys are over there, can you just go look, please? If you're near Borneo.
It could still be there.
Like, if you're near Borneo, just go look for this crocodile frog.
Please.
Because I just want to know.
Like,
I would love a picture.
Yeah.
But that's all I want. Because actually, I don't really want to get close to this thing. Like, if I'm being so real, no. Yeah. I don't want it to eat me. I don't want it to eat nothing around me.
Yeah.
No.
I get that. But yeah, that is the legend of the crocodile frog.
That's just the true story of the crocodile frog.
I know. And I kind of wish it had a different name.
Yeah, it deserves a more fun name.
Just crocodile frog?
Yeah, we need to name him something better. I think we should name him Borny.
Borny.
Like Barney, but Borny. Because he's from Borneo.
Yeah.
Borny the croc frog. Listen. I love my man Borny.
Borny the croc frog. Yeah, that's perfect.
Listen, I love him so much. Oh, he's so cute. From afar.
From afar.
I don't want to see him up close. No.
Okay. All right, what do you have for us this week?
We're switching. We're going to have to really buckle it in.
Okay.
Let me buckle this in too. Hold on. See, I had to prepare. Yeah. I had to really prepare for this story because it's significantly different. I have for you the legend of pause foot effect. The death chair. Dun dun dun.
What does that even mean?
Okay, so it's called the death chair, but it's also called the Busby stoop chair. Less fun name. I had to go with the death chair first, obviously. Okay, so yeah, the Busby stoop chair. It goes by many, many names. None of them are really great. Dead man's chair is another popular one.
Oh.
They're not good. Not good, no. So this week, I have a cursed object for you. All right. Yeah, so let's get right on into it.
I'm ready.
We're making our way to North Yorkshire, UK.
Okay.
I hope I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I'm not.
I think you are.
A man by the name of Thomas Busby. Here we go. I told you to buckle up. Was arrested, tried, and convicted to death after he murdered his father-in-law, Daniel Audie, in 1702.
Wow.
So, yes, I did call this the Busby stoop chair, and this man named Thomas Busby is a murderer. He killed his father-in-law. Okay.
Wait, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm just stating
Why did
that.
I think Why
misstating
did I
that.
think that this was gonna be like a chair where like the people okay.
I don't think it's.
Why did I think it was
So
like
it's called a death
the
chair.
death penalty chair? Like
Oh,
that kind of
oh.
thing, not like an actual murderer's chair.
I
Like, you know
see.
what? I thought it was gonna
I
be the death
totally
penalty
see.
versus like.
Yeah. No, I totally see that.
So
No,
it's not. No.
this is just a regular chair. A chair like this that we're sitting on. Actually, go ahead and Google that while I'm telling you
Okay.
this. So, yeah, go ahead and look at the chair.
Yeah.
The pictures will be posted on our Instagram if you would like to see the Busby stoop chair.
Busby.
No, with a S. Busby. I don't know. It's British, love. I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway. So, I know that in-laws, they're difficult sometimes, but guys, maybe let's just not murder them, Anyway, the tea is, so Thomas and Daniel. Oh, do you see the chair?
Yeah.
It's just a regular chair.
It's just a regular chair.
Yeah, I told you. Regular wooden chair, just like we're sitting on right now. But anyway, so Thomas and Daniel, the father-in-law and the son-in-law, right?
Yeah.
They actually were running a coin counterfeiting business as well as other criminal enterprises together before the murder went down. And yeah, so they were actually having an argument about business when Busby ended up killing Daniel over it. So there are, in fact, 2 versions of this story. Both of them wild.
That is insane though. It's like, okay, yeah, we're just gonna have a criminal business with my father-in-law.
Right. And then he ends up killing him. So these guys are pillars of the community, let me tell you. But so before even getting into the 2 versions of the story, before anything, you have to know that Thomas Busby had a favorite chair. Yes, it's the chair, the one that you saw. I think most people, they do have a favorite side of the couch or a chair or whatever, like a rocking chair, something that they sit in their home, right? Do you have a typical spot? I know I do.
Yeah, I have a certain spot on my couch.
Exactly. So that's kind of the vibe of the chair. Like this was just his chair. Yep. And it was his favorite chair of all time. And legend has it that it's possible that this chair could have actually been something that Thomas and his father-in-law were fighting over that ended in the kill.
Wait, so they don't even really know for sure?
No, and because he never said.
Okay.
Yep. So we don't actually really truly know what he was killed over, just that it was over something.
Okay, why do I feel like the wife would know?
Maybe.
Right. Because
honestly, she's not mentioned at all. So.
Of course.
I don't. Yeah.
Because why would you mention women?
It's a woman, of course. They would not mention her.
Oh my god! Even though it's her dad. And husband.
Yep. Yeah. Right. Who's to say? I don't know. But anyway, just the simple fact that the speculation that this man was killed over a chair is absolutely ridiculous. And I hope that he wasn't killed over a chair. I hope it was at least something about the business, Like
I know.
Like not over the chair.
Yeah, like who wants to sit in the chair or something?
Or like, yeah. Like, don't sit in my chair. Like, that's crazy. But anyway, getting into the 2 versions of the story. The first is that Thomas cursed his favorite chair while walking to his execution.
Okay.
Point blank period. Because yes, this man was, as I said, arrested, tried, and convicted and put to death for this murder. So he was executed. But so that's the first period. The first story is that he was like, I curse that chair. And anybody who sits in that chair, death to them.
How does he have that much power? I kind of don't believe that.
Right. I don't know. So, I agree.
Yeah.
Because I agree. So, the second version of the story says that Thomas was found very, very drunk in the chair when he was arrested. And that is when he cursed the chair. And kind of like, so I think... Either way, regardless, he did in fact curse the chair.
I feel like when you're like in the presence of the object.
And also, I kind of feel like the object was there during the murder too, and I feel like that might have something to do with it. Especially because they say like they were arguing with the chair.
Yeah.
So like, Maybe it's a culmination of all the things, that curse
Mm-hmm.
this chair. If it's really cursed or not, I don't know. You'll have to tell me at the end of this.
Right.
But
But also just saying, like, I cursed this thing, like,
well,
is
no,
that
he
gonna
was
do
like,
anything?
anybody who sits in this chair from here on out will die. He wasn't just like, I curse that chair. He's like, any
Right.
person that sits in this chair will die because this is my chair and
Okay.
I'm the only person that can sit in this chair. Period.
Right.
And then he died. So
Okay.
yeah. But I mean, I do think it's absolutely so weird that he cursed his favorite chair. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
very evil. Just saying nobody else is allowed to use this chair other
Yeah.
than me. Like, he was a murderer, so obviously he was evil.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then he was executed and the chair remained. So now, before I get into what's going on with the chair
Mm-hmm.
today, let me tell you a few other interesting facts. So, Busby, the man, Thomas, he was gibbeted at San Hutton Crossroads beside of an inn. I know. Listen,
What
I
does
didn't
that mean?
I didn't know what gibbeted was either. I was like,
I was like, is that a word? Like, what are you
we all
talking
know
about?
what it is, but we just didn't know that gibbeted was the word. And
Okay.
unfortunately, we don't want to know, but it is bad. I will warn you. It is the use of a gallows-like structure to hang and display bodies for the public to see.
No.
So that's how he was executed.
Oh my
Mm-hmm.
god. Why did I already forget that this was like what year did you say?
1702.
Yeah, the 1700s.
Mm-hmm.
Makes more sense now, but I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah. So yeah, he was gibbeted.
dang.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and what's really shocking to me is that after his death, they renamed that inn that he like right beside where he was executed
Yeah.
to Busby Stoop Inn. Like literally
Okay.
at the site of the execution, and this is hilarious to me. The actual site of the execution today is a traffic circle.
Okay.
So,
I mean,
yeah. It's just but I'm like, why the heck did these people name it that? And I'll tell you why, but like I have the answer, but I'm just like he doesn't need
yeah.
advertisement.
No.
He's a murderer. Like I mean, that's all I know about him, but that already makes him bad, Like
Yeah,
bad
it
enough.
does.
But the reason that they didn't rename it this is because I said, the execution spot is a traffic circle. His ghost is seen in the traffic circle. So that's why they called it that.
Okay.
It's like
When did
right.
they name it that?
I don't know.
Like,
I didn't write it down, so I don't.
do we think it was more recent or like back in the 1700s?
I think a long time ago.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So,
but
you
let me
think they
tell
started seeing his ghost and they were like, let's just name it after him because he's still there? Kind of.
I actually don't know.
Okay.
I don't even, let me not lie. I don't know.
What's your theory though?
Don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think they named it that from like the get-go because everybody came to see him be executed and hang there.
Were other people not hanged in the same spot?
I don't know.
He's just the most important one.
I don't know. Savannah's asking me too many questions I don't have the answers to. I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know. But let me tell you anything. Overall, my personal hell is being trapped as a ghost in a traffic circle for the rest of my life. And that's where he belongs, though, because he's a murderer. But that's not where I want to be. Not.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine?
No, guys. I live really close to a traffic circle, and it's actually horrible. Because nobody obeys the laws of a traffic circle.
No.
And it's terrible. So I'm telling you right now, that is my personal hell. So that's, good that he's there. The murderer.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to the chair. What we're here for. So the inn, the Busby Stoop Inn. I mentioned, of course, it's right beside the execution spot. And because they renamed it the Busby Stoop Inn, well, they were like, well, obviously the Busby chair needs to go in the Busby Stoop Inn.
Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, I get it, but also,
yeah.
Again, we're just making this more about him.
Right.
Like, why are we doing this? I don't know.
I mean,
the chair could be anywhere.
Yeah.
But it's at the end, and in the end, it's at the end.
Why this is making me think of now I'm forgetting the person I talked about with the hatchet.
Yeah,
she killed her parents with a hatchet.
Oh, Lizzie Borden?
Yeah, Lizzie Borden. The Lizzie Borden house is the same type of thing.
That's facts.
And she's a murderer.
But people don't know if she did it or not.
You're right. That's
why.
Right.
This is confirmed the man killed him.
True.
My girl Lizzie,
True.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
You're right. But that's what I immediately thought of. I was like, that's also like where murder took place.
You're right.
You're right. Themed around that.
Mm-hmm. No, you're so right.
So there's other ones out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
no, there totally
just
are.
do it just to have a little bit of they're like.
Yeah, I mean they want people to come there,
people to come in. Yeah.
Yep. Listen, it's just not the way I would want to make money.
Yeah. No,
that's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. But people from all over, they would come to stay at this inn.
Yeah.
And not even just because of that. It was just like in a good location also. Mm-hmm. So tons of people would stay at this inn and also not even have any idea about any of this.
Yeah.
So anyway, and they would sit in the chair without knowing.
Okay.
The first recorded death caused by the chair, allegedly, was that of a chimney sweep who worked at the inn. The chimney sweep and his friend, they were grabbing a drink one night at the inn because there was also, a bar there. Mm-hmm. And the chimney sweep was the one sitting in the death chair. It was at the bar. And he got really drunk, so drunk that he laid down on the road to sleep.
What?
Allegedly. This is all alleged, okay? And the next morning, his body was found hanging from the post next to the gibbet. I don't know.
What? What do you mean?
Yeah. So here's the tea, okay? The friend who was with the chimney sweep drinking that night, he actually confessed on his deathbed that he robbed and murdered his friend that night. So people argue, was this the first death chair incident or not? Because yes, he sat in the death chair, but he got murdered by his friend.
Okay, but
but immediately.
Yeah.
But he immediately got murdered by his friend.
It just
maybe
he wouldn't have done it if he didn't sit there.
Facts.
You never know.
Right. And why did he kill him? Because all he said is that he robbed and murdered him. Like what? He wasn't rich. He was a chimney sweep.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just saying, but that is the first alleged account.
Honestly,
of the
and chimney sweeps just remind me of Mary Poppins, and I love the chimney sweeps in Mary Poppins.
Me too. Me too. Anyways, so the most famous actual accounts of the death chair actually come from World War II.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes. So Canadian airmen were staying at the inn, and at some point in time or another, like this whole group of men ended up sitting in this chair. Okay. Like over time, because they were staying here for a long period of time, like during the war. So all of the men who did sit in the chair were later reported to be missing from bombing missions all over Europe. And the weird thing is that this was actually able to be traced back kind of, and not all of these men were in the same troops, but it was happening to like all of the ones who were sitting in this chair. So maybe you could argue like it's a war and it's like the biggest world war, obviously. And so people were dying, duh. It's still strange, right? But like, once again, it's kind of the situation of like, did the death chair get them, or like, we're all going to die anyway. So like, is it people just going to die? I don't know. But it was all really close in time within them sitting from the death chair. So let's just, state that fact. Anyway, moving on to 1968. Mm-hmm. Two airmen, still in the military, dared each other to sit in the chair because they had absolutely heard the stories and they were like, we want to test it.
So at this point, it's like well known, and
at this point, it's getting out. Yeah.
People are like, I dare you to sit.
Yeah, and they're like, let's do it. And they were like, all right. So they both sat in the chair. And that night, they were driving back to the airfield when their car crashed into a tree, and they both died on the way to the hospital, unfortunately. So this is the one that's really starting to lean like, okay, maybe this curse is real. Through the early 1970s, the chair had a number of victims. There was a cleaning lady who fell onto the chair because she tripped.
Didn't mean to sit on it.
She didn't, and she died that next day. Yep.
How?
I don't remember.
Okay.
When I tell you we would be here all day if I had every single story, I can't do that. Yeah. So I was just like, let me hit some. A number of cyclists and motorcyclists who were like traveling groups together would, and specifically stay at this inn, and who have sat in the chair, they suffered fatal accidents on their way home. There was a hitchhiker who sat in the chair and ended up getting ran over that same day right in front of the pub. Yep. And so another one, a local man wanted to try the chair after he heard all of the stories. And that same day that he sat in the chair, he died from a heart attack.
Oh my God.
And in 1968, a man named Tony Earnshaw took over running this pub. Okay, the bar.
Okay, yeah.
And he obviously knew the stories and, seen some of this proof himself.
Right.
Proof, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And so one day, a delivery man from a local brewery, he was in the cellar. And he obviously, too, had heard the rumors. And he wanted to sit in the chair. So he was talking. He was like, yo, Tony, let me sit in the chair. Which one is it?
Mm-hmm.
So Tony went up there with him, actually. And he was like, it's this chair, man. And he sat in the chair. The guy left. And his van ran off the road. And he was killed immediately on the way back. So at that point in time, Tony was the owner of not only the pub, but also the chair.
Mm-hmm.
And Tony decided that as profitable as this chair was to him, it became too dangerous to let it continue. So really, I cannot honestly give Tony enough props for that. Because curse or not, this chair, honestly, I believe this curse. I don't know if it's just coincidence after coincidence.
Okay.
After coincidence. But, there's something off. And I will say, I do have one personal argument that I'll get into. Okay? But props to Tony. Either way, props to Tony. Because curse or not, people are getting hurt. So, just big shout out to him. So, what did he do with the chair, you may ask? Because obviously, just saying, no, you can't sit in that chair. That's not going to stop people from sitting in the chair.
What did he do with it?
Yeah. Right. So, Tony donated the chair to the local Thirsk Museum, where they agreed to. Now, he said he went to this museum, and he was like, guys, I got a story for you, boys. Tell him the story. And he's like, I want to give you this chair to hang this up because I don't want people to sit in it. But I have instructions, and I'm not giving you the chair unless you follow them.
Okay.
So he wanted them to attach this chair to a wall really, really high up so that people could really literally not sit in it. They could look at it, and they could, see and learn about it, but they could not.
He's really just like, I do not want this curse to go on anymore.
So look up Thirsk Museum.
Okay.
Or just with that,
Is it this one?
Yes. Yes. Do you see it?
Yes.
Yes. So people really,
up high.
It is. And there's a bunch of other stuff on shelves. So people really cannot sit on this chair today. So thank goodness. I am happy about that. And it also is on the wall hanging up with a bunch of other things surrounding it. So shout out to Tony for that. But my personal theory, I didn't see this anywhere, but the only logical-ish explanation I have, which I will say, it does not work out with every story. I'm just going to say that up front. I see that and I know that. But I will say, what if that road leading to or from the inn is just a really dangerous road? Mm-hmm. Because most of them were car accidents.
Yeah.
Not all of them, though. No, listen, not all of them. And I know that.
Honestly, the more convincing stories were all car accidents. So it's that could just be...
Yeah. Well, except for the maid, the cleaning lady didn't die in a car accident. And we don't know how she died, but she didn't die in a car accident. Right. I know that. Okay. I do know that. She didn't die in a car accident. And also the first one who was murdered by their friend. And also the airmen were not.
True.
Well, 2 of the airmen were, but the rest of the airmen were not. So I'm just saying, I don't know. Either way, though, I'm glad nobody can risk it anymore at all.
Yeah.
But like,
would you sit in it?
No, I would not sit in it. Not this one. There's some things maybe I would test, but no.
Yeah.
No. Would you?
Probably not. I don't know. It's okay. I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Okay, well, if it was at the bar, would you? Not if it was in the museum.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Maybe.
No, I would not sit in the chair. Not if I knew.
I'm not like a total no. Because I'm like, I don't know if I fully believe in curses.
I don't either.
Because I'm trying to come up with an explanation to myself. You know what I mean?
I don't either, but this one, I don't know.
Because I'm like, I feel like I could beat it.
Yeah, that's what all these people said.
I know.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
And they didn't beat it.
I mean, maybe I wouldn't sit in it then. But I don't know. I feel like sometimes with curses and things like this, like, you just, because somebody says, yeah, everybody who sits in here is gonna die, you're gonna look out for that.
That's very true. But also, like I said, everybody dies.
But also, that is a lot of people.
And let me also say, that's not all of them. I did not mention all of them.
See, but also, third point, this chair has been around since the 1700s. So that
people are dead.
There are a lot of people who would have sat in it.
Facts. That's facts. Listen, death chair. I don't know.
I mean, that is a lot of people though. Just because, like, I'm just thinking of like the chairs that we're sitting in right now, or just the chairs that are just in a bar or restaurant.
Right.
Like, they're not just killing people.
No. And they're even not, like, people are not even dying from alcohol. But that was hold on. That was also part of my point, is that it's a pub. So what if they were driving drunk? That was also part of it.
Yeah.
But again, not everyone.
That could definitely.
Again, not everyone though.
Yeah. That could definitely be part of it.
But perhaps. But yeah, that's the legend of the death chair. I would not sit in it for sure. I'm not risking it. And like, maybe if it was a cooler chair, I would. But it's like a regular chair, so like, I don't want to sit in it and risk my life for that ugly chair. For the murderer.
It's like, for what?
For what? If it was like a throne, I would consider.
Yeah, that's a different story.
Totally.
I would die for that. No.
Right. I would die for a cool chair. Definitely be sure to check out the Instagram to see this chair and to see whatever rendition of the
crocodile frog.
The croc frog we got. What did I name him? Borny. My baby Borny boy.
There are
some,
like,
ew, he's kind of cute. Look at Borny. I'm laughing so hard. Look at that one.
Yeah, I know. Some of
these are really
This
funny.
one has a tail though.
Oh,
so
fake news.
That's not it.
Fake news. That ain't my Borny.
No. Okay. Well, anyway.
Love it. Well, happy first week of Halloween, everybody.
Yes, happy
Halloween. Yes, be sure to join us next week to see what costumes we'll have for you then. Ribbit. But
oh my gosh,
if you don't have anything else, Savannah.
Nope.
Well, then I suppose we will see you guys next week.
Okay, cue the music.